Yeah, hi there again. Okay, so I've got a post on here from Christina, and who are we looking at? A second most loving dad is who we're looking at. Um, oh, what a shame that he hasn't been able to be connected to yet. Yeah, well, okay, let's see what we can do here. Okay, so when I'm looking at the light thing, because he wanted to make a comment about the light, he says that you have asked him for signs of being around and that you're quite aware yourself and definitely have interest in the spirit world, and those that are there with you are guiding you quite strongly at this point in time. So you've asked him for signs that he's around, and so the light came, but the light does that to... I think that dinging noise is a text or something. I don't know how to stop those things. But anyway, yeah, so the light thing is about reminding you to shine. So that's what that's about. I also have an image of a dog as well, like a dog that he had earlier on in his life, like quite a number of years ago and that sort of thing. And I'm looking at like a river or a creek, but a place where he used to like to be, you know. And then I get an image of him holding babies, so there might have been babies born quite close together in the family or something. It's like I'm holding two of them. I get such a smell of like fresh cut grass and fresh cut hay and just the nice smells that come with nature. It's very weird. And then he shows me this younger man and he's more looking around the time that he crossed and everything, and he's showing me this younger man, and he keeps saying the distance wasn't worth it, but I don't know what that means, and it would only be speculating if I said anything more, you know, so whatever that means to you. But it was like a younger man that he has a family connection to, or a close connection, not a child, like a grown-up person, and the distance wasn't worth it, that sort of thing. And what he's done since he's been in spirit is, you know, he's very excited. What he's done since he's been in spirit is he has really reconnected strongly to his lineage, to his family that have been before him, and he says he's got a lineage of proud pioneers. So it's like there's some pioneers back in the family and that, you know. And since he's been there in spirit, he's learned a lot about himself and where he came from, because in life there were a few gaps with all of that, is what he's saying. And he's showing me you with a lot of good friends, and it's like I feel like he's met some of them, because it's like she's got a lot of good friends, you know. And he's also showing me a connection with you in Australia, like a trip that will come up probably over the next 12 months at some point, or maybe you're focusing on it now, but that's for you as well, you know. He feels very at peace and everything, like he doesn't feel like he's been in spirit for that long, like, I don't know, maybe a couple of years or something, or just doesn't feel that long, you know. And I think he's got a sister there with him or something, because it doesn't, he might have a wife as well, I don't know, but anyway, I've got this lady and it feels, yeah, it feels like she's a sister to him, or a sister-in-law, that sort of feeling. He liked chatting and catching up and communicating and talking and telling stories and that. He had a lot of good stories from over his life and everything, and really enjoyed sharing those, and met a lot of good blokes, you know. I get that sort of thing. I get somebody up reading something out at his funeral, like it looks like a female. I don't know whether it was you or another female, but it was like, I'm looking at somebody reading off a bit of paper, and I'm feeling, I don't know, I just think that choked him up a little bit. Very nice for him. Yeah, I will. I need to slow him down, because they start getting momentum going and wanting to talk, and it's like, I haven't got the time to talk for an hour. But I definitely feel like you've got to trust your signs that you're getting given, that he is around and everything, and the light's been really good. It's like, it's definitely about him, and it's definitely about reminding you to shine, you know, putting your best foot forward and everything. And I don't know, he's talking about your hair looking nice and that as well, so I don't know if you've had it done recently, but your hair's looking good. It's a random thing. Okay, very sorry for your loss. I feel like he was definitely such a treasure to you, you know, as you were to him. Okay, thank you. Have a nice day.